You are watching the RRLRC Car Backyard Racing League.
New class, new layout, same grid. Here at the 4-wheel drive buggy inaugural series opener, 8+ drivers will be on display, 2 of which, the Greenwood brothers, were raised in the same household, and we were told growing up all of their hobbies upset the neighbors. If you're new to the series, here's a quick look at our race structure. We take the best qualifying run out of 2 to determine who is seated where, from the B main to the A main. It's time now for some pre-race interviews.
Curious to see the competition. I think it'll be a fun series, a lot faster of a car, a little bit more grip. Cam just got a 4-wheel drive buggy this year, so he's going to be running all 3 as well. That'll be a fun one. Then you have newcomer Jack, aka Captain America or Captain Consistency, depending on where you go. Definitely always in the mix, very, very consistent. Once the checker flag drops, then we'll see who's in front.
I'm hoping this season just to get through it, qualify, maybe make a B main or 2. Become everyone's favorite marshal since I'm running 1 class out of 3. Well, it's a nice tight technical track. Track condition looks good. It's a little bumpy. It might have to raise the ride height a little, but I'm thinking we're gonna have some good racing today. Just want to thank RRLRC for inviting me to come race with you guys. Appreciate you lowering your standards, and let's have a good race day.
Just excited that, I came with my brother. I can bash him around on the track a little bit. I love this track so far. Got my cars. I was a little worried if they were gonna be set up right, but they seem to be running pretty good. As long as I can get ahead of my brother, make sure that guy never beats me ever in life. So that's for starters. If you see that Darren Greenwood guy on the track, just get out the way.
I'm excited. It's my first time racing outdoors, joining this league. I had some success indoors, which I found was really fun. Now I'm moving to outdoors, and I thought this would be a great introduction to being outdoors. I have some expectations for myself, is not to come in last.
This is a bit competitive, especially because there is more people out here. Honestly, it's just fantastic. I love the new layout. It's going to be interesting because we do have new people, but it's also a new track for everybody. Strategy is just to stay consistent, stay on all 4 wheels, get my lines right, get a good feel of the track. As always, Bang energy drink, always keep me on my toes. We'll see.
The 3DRC qualifying results featured series rookie Jack Bonhomme and his Team Losi Racing 22X4 pull-off TQ, and backyard big shot Brent Post with performance problems in qualifying settled for P4. Now to the bottom 4, and Joe Nola in his first ever outdoor race gets his pass to the main event. 6th through 8th place, or 2 mechanics and a firefighter, will race in the first ever Series B main. It's the firefighter Ryan Tolomeo edging his girlfriend's cousin and fellow hobby enthusiast Nick Vilardi for the final spot on the grid. This will be Tekno RC's first RRLRC appearance in an A main. After some anxious days of rainy race day forecasts, the weather turned in favor for quality RC car racing conditions on this spring day. Here's the A-Main starting grid presented by Mod RC. Be on the lookout for the light blue buggy of Post to make an early push for first. 4-wheel drive buggy hits the green flag, and here we go from Tiki Run in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, and it's a clean start for all 6 racers. Just look at them go. Look out in turn 6, it's Greenwood Jr. caught underneath the corner cushion. That will require a marshal and send him to the back. Over the kicker they go, and Post managed to slip through lap traffic and overtake Cullen for 2nd place, just like that. RRLRC's 8th full season since 2010, this marks a truly great day for the league, rolling out the 4-wheel buggy series. Hey there folks, Cam Cullen with you. We're going to go throw it down to our trackside insider Nick Vilardi with a report in a moment. Our top 2 currently within 1 camera shot of each other. Hey Nick, you there?
Yeah, Cam. 1 and 2 currently pulling away from the pack thanks to 2 things. First, Cullen got the worst end of a tangle with Post around turn 2, and then Nola caused the backup exiting the double jump section. All of these races are feeling each other out, with the 3 of the 6 racers making their RRLRC debuts. Back to you.
Thanks, Nick. And how about Tolomeo moving up the ladder now in the mix with Cullen for 3rd place just over a minute in. Meanwhile, here's the battle for first, and it's Post reeling in Bonhomme. Post is not afraid to clear that double jump. He has plenty of 13.5 turn Trinity RevTech power underneath that team-associated B74 of his. And this is not Post's first go in 4-wheeler. He's raced this RC car plenty these past few seasons at club races. Post now right on the tail of our race leader, looking to pressure Bonhomme into a mistake. Don't miss the non-stop RC action in the 2022 Backyard Off-Road Racing Series right here on RRLRC. Oh, and Cullen flipped it around the final turn, Greenwood Jr. to 3rd, and look out!
No!
As my colleague Jebby Jones Jr. would say, that was too much gas, too much pepper in the gumbo. A tough break for Post, who just took 1st place on the inside line. We race on. After 4 minutes, it's the battle of the mid-pack with about 4 seconds separating 3rd through 5th place as Post goes up and over the lap traffic with Tolomeo. That's gotta be fun. Don't look now, but here comes Post, a turn behind Bonhomme yet again. Just a great aerial view of the action with 1st place showing the way around in the center of your screen. Bonhomme's nickname is Captain Consistency, and that is no joke. Less than a second has separated each of his last 4 laps. Oh, perhaps until that bobble exiting turn 11. Maybe that TOR is just starting to feel the heat from Post. It is a 2-horse race for the lead, and there's been hardly a change in the interval between Bonhomme and Post. But at this point, we know where Post wants to make a pass, and that's over the double jump right here. And another bobble for the Speed King.
Post seems to be showing just a little more pace than Captain Consistency, but is losing precious seconds by trying to clear the double jump where he's lost pace and already been marshaled once so far there today. That's one too many, Cam.
Cullen now closing in on Greenwood Jr. for 3rd and halfway home here with Bonhomme still holding off Post for 1st. We can't forget about Joe Nola this afternoon. This is his first ever outdoor race, so props to him, but he is the next victim of lap traffic.
You're coming, Cam.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Tight racing for position on the top left and bottom right of your screens. Over the double.
Lawn darted.
Wow, Post finally breaks through the 1st place after clearing the feature, and Bonhomme propels himself into the far side cushion after he landed right on top of Post. What a bizarre moment. It's Post now at the clean air. Meanwhile, Cullen takes control of 3rd until he rolls it over in turn 1. Here's Post. He'll want to really lay down some fast laps to gain separation from 2nd place. Bonhomme maintaining his rather conservative race line, but Post has other ideas, gripping and ripping with his Proline whole shot tires he swears by. Post sizes up the double jump. Here he goes. Oh, and he got it wrong. Our leaders are now tangled up. It looks like Bonhomme is now back to 1st. Let's take a closer look. Pretty much Post just said, "Don't let anyone ruin my day. I'll ruin it myself." What a tough mistake for Post to make at this stage. Mentally, he has to have second thoughts about his approach over the big feature. Uh-oh, here's Cullen riding the cushion.
Come on. Darn it.
Caution in turn 2.
I just sent it over a freaking route.
A lot of carnage out there down the stretch. Second-year driver Tolomeo told us pre-race he feels most comfortable driving the 4-wheel buggy over short course. A lot of promise there. Oh, and Post with the big bobble. Looked like he got his left rear tire caught on the corner tubing before the jump. That threw off his race line big time.
Greenwood Jr. is exceeding expectations with a good run today despite his older RC model team-associated B410.2. He currently holds the fast lap with a 17.98. He has raced quite a bit over the years at a local outdoor RC club, Dirt Runners.
Thanks for the report, Nick. Greenwood Jr. has a real shot at joining Bonhomme on the podium as RRLRC rookies. He'll look to keep it clean in the closing laps. This last minute is powered by Mod RC. From high-grade RC hop-ups to real-deal live-stream RC racing content, check out Mod RC's links in the description. Oh man, the good, the bad, and the ugly from Post along the feature jump today. That mistake will most likely cement a first-place finish for Captain Consistency. Your fight for 3rd, though, is suddenly red-hot with 2 team associateds as Greenwood Jr. had a large lead on Cullen just a few laps ago. That's no more. Today, it's Cullen's first race here at the B74 and Greenwood Jr.'s first ever backyard main event. That's who else but Post on his lid yet again over the double jump. At this rate, he has to be careful now of 3rd place catching him. Post is tied with Nola for 2nd most times marshaled today. Well, this is it. 3rd place on the line. These RC buggies enter their final lap. Nola finishes in 5th. Bonhomme locks in a statement win, but Cullen simply racing hard to keep pace with Greenwood Jr. over the jump. Side by side, wheel to wheel, oh, and Greenwood Jr. tags the cushion. Cullen just pulled away exiting turn 10. He'll lock in a come-from-behind 3rd place finish.
Wow.
Damn it, Cam!
Jack.
Oh.
Again. Woo! Jeez. Losi's getting the better of me today. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Right on the last lap, dude.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
I guess he tried to world star me and he ran into me. He tried it again.
Congrats, man. Big dub.
The 3D RC A-Main results show us that the TOR of Bonhomme may have led for nearly 90% of the action, but this was one hard-fought race. Let's hear from the drivers now.
Basically, I've been racing since 1988, which, if my math is correct, that's 34 years. So I started racing on these kind of surfaces. So I just go back in in time in my mind how it used to drive in those days and just drive accordingly. Driving carefully and not giving it too much throttle. Just steady, keep in the middle of the lane and don't hit anything, don't have to get marshaled, and you're safe.
I was in the lead for a little bit. That car felt dialed, but once again, you can't make a mistake with Jack. I tried too hard, tried overdriving the car, tried clearing the double, and I kept messing up on that, and that was that's all she wrote. Coming for blood. We ain't losing again.
I think I was my own worst enemy. I had some trouble seeing some of the pipes. One thing I definitely need, I might need to see a little better. I'm not the tallest person in the world. Maybe I'll bring a stool. That way you can see the back end of the race. And I'm gonna stay a little bit more controlled, cautious. I gotta put down constant lap time.
I was a little worried about getting a rhythm. First qualifier was a little rough, getting the hang of things. Made some adjustments, worked out well. Wheeler, man, Cam, that was such a good battle.
Jack Bonhomme, the story of the series so far, taking home the win along with the TQ bonus point. Post will want to forget about this race ASAP. Cullen starts the series in the top 3 dramatically, and how about Greenwood Jr. grabbing the fast lap bonus point? Our point standings in the bottom 4 feature first-time outdoor racer Joe Nola ahead of Ryan Bang Tolomeo and the 2 B-main drivers Nick Vilardi and Darren Greenwood. These racers will look to improve on their positions at Red Hawk Raceway in round 2. Thank you for your support. We hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, for Nick Vilardi, I'm Cam Cullen, signing off.